Hey everybody, Carl here, and I wanted to bring you up to date on what I'm working on, what's coming up in the channel. And first I want to say that I'm continuing on the crystal radio theory and themes and series. I'm going to try to take it to the next level. Now I've been working with more coils. I have some ferrite rods coming from eBay. And when they get here, I'm going to try some stuff with those. I've got an awful lot of information lately from several sites to make my crystal radios even better. Rimstar.org, I'm sure you guys probably went there and seen him. He has really good stuff. I've tried to use some of his techniques and stuff, especially when I'm trying to pass it on to somebody else. He's got a very good talent for teaching this stuff. So, I go and watch other people. How do they do it so I can improve the way I'm doing things? And so I'm working on that. Like I said, I'm doing coils. I'm still working on my my latest radio, and I'll get into that a little bit more. But I made it now to where, if I want, I can add different coils with different kinds of tapping to it. I want to work on a shortwave crystal. I'm working on some antennas. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make one that's kind of similar to, if you've ever seen the one that John from Arkansas, Joe one, he built a really nice one, and it works really well. I have not built a antenna like that. I did build a long time ago. This is like a antenna tuner, I guess, and it's just, I threw it together, and you put it over an AM radio, and you get the direction, and then you use your capacitor, and you fine tune it, and it'll like come right up. It's really neat. And once again, it's all induction. There's nothing's actually connected. You just lay it over the radio, and it works with modern ones, any kind of AM radio. It will dial it right in. So I have that, but I've never really built a really nice indoor antenna, and I'm going to try different ones. I'm going to do the loop like John built, something like that. I'm going to try to build a couple of them on ferrite rods, kind of like the way our 50s and 60s transistor radios, well, even the newer ones, they've got the little antenna on the inside, and it's got the ferrite rod running through it. If you've ever built one, you find the sweet spot where you slide the coil over the ferrite rod. You get the sweet spot, you tape it or hot glue it in that spot, and then you've got the most efficiency. So I'm working on something like that too, because not everybody, like myself, I've got some wire run outside. It's pretty hokey. It's some wire and it's out there, but I'm gonna try to get something that even works better. And that's one of the things that's kind of held me back on doing any of my ham radio. I need to get dialed in a little bit more. So like I said, I've been working with the ferrite rods. Another really good website, Microwave One. And I'll put the links to these down below. And they're all, they do some really good stuff with crystal radios. And like I say, I go there, I watch, I try to learn from them, and then what I can, I try to pass on, in my channel to you guys. So that's something I just wanted to let everybody know about. Now, one other thing in the future, I kind of want to hit on a little bit. And it's a subject I really haven't done anything with in a long time, and that's drones. Quadcopters and stuff. I've got my latest one here. This is a Hubsan. It's a H216. It's called the Desire Pro. This one here is a GPS. Okay, it's a GPS drone. It has a 1080p camera in it, although it does not have a gimbal. So that's the one downside to this, is you have to use your, you just have to point it where you want it, and you can't have a thing swinging below. Now, because it's GPS, it'll hold its position good. But if there's a lot of wind, you're going to get that, that jellowing, that jitter, and there's not a whole lot you can do. So I'm kind of held back on flying it. First of all, our weather's been horrible. Constant rain, more rain, more rain. And then when it's not raining, it's windy, and it's too windy. This is, of all my drones, this is my third one now. The other two, and the one is even bigger than this, but it's like featherweight. This has a little bit of weight to it. So between the weight, now the motors are brushed, and I'll cover all that when I actually do the review on it and tell you more about it. But even though the motors are brushed, they're really good motors, and so that would be a big plus. And like I said, it's got some weight, so between the GPS and the weight, it should hold steady for good pictures. It's the best I could do. The good thing about it is it's actually under $100. I would compare this drones that are $150 to $200. Hubsan really stepped up on this. So yeah, it's the X4 Desire Pro, or the H216, whatever. But I'm going to cover that in the near future here. I wanted to show you that. So I'm going to make this nice and quick. Like I said, I've done some work. I've ordered more wire. I have those rods coming. It's like, okay, I got a good deal on them, but here's the thing. One person, everybody else, when you get something from Amazon and you're on Prime, you get it in 2 days. And but some of these people, they just, well, we can't do that, but we still want to be on Prime. And I keep saying, well, Amazon, your policy is you get a Prime account. When you get stuff that's under the Prime, you get it in 2 days, and the shipping's free. I've had a lot of stuff where all of a sudden now the sellers, they want to be a Prime account, but we can't do it in 2 days. Well, then you know what? Then just sell it like a regular person. Don't be on the Prime list. But okay, enough rant. Back it off. So okay, I just want to give everybody an update, and I should be having something real soon here. Like I said, I think we're going to have more fun with the crystal radios coming up real soon. Okay, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Be good, everybody. Bye.